Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I just wanted to tell everyone what I've been doing, what I've been purchasing, just in case the inevitable happens. I was thinking a lot about, food, and if the supermarkets do get crazy and prices of food skyrocket. I saw a video on YouTube that was very intriguing. It showed a guy making cornmeal out of popcorn, and I always wanted to try this, but now that things as they are, we don't know what the economy is going to do. So I purchased a corn grinder. Okay, you can get one for around 20 bucks. It's a manual corn grinder. Now there are electric ones. A good one can run you up to 200 bucks, but there are two problems with that. One, it's very expensive. $200 is a little bit more money than most people can afford, especially in these times. And secondly, an electric corn grinder is not going to do you any good if the power goes out. So we have to think about these things, guys. So I got myself a manual corn grinder. Now, why corn? Well, corn is easy to store, and it's a very nutrients. There are a lot of nutrients in it, no fat. It's very healthy. And all you have to do really is grind up the popcorn kernels. I suggest you get a bottle, one of those big jars, and it stores for a long time. It's when you grind them, the flour won't store very long, but if you can keep them in a jar for a long time, and when you need them, you'll just grind up as much as you need. Of course, then you could just cook them, mix it with water, and you can make little chips out of them, or any bread you want, really. You could even make cornbread, cornbread if you have the recipe. You can make really good cornbread out of it, corn chips. There are a whole variety of uses corn can actually have. So again, this is just one of the things I'm doing as far as food. Now I know I always talk about canned food and water, but this is just another thing that I decided on doing. So I got myself the corn grinder, and I'm going to be picking up tomorrow a few jars, large jars in fact, of popcorn. So in case the economic situation worsens, I will not be one of those people running to the supermarket with a mob of people trying to get their hands on eggs and cheese and milk and a whole bunch of other craziness. So I'll have my popcorn, and I'll have enough corn flour to last me. I can always fry up on the stove a couple of tortillas or whatever you want to make. So another thing I wanted to say, as far as the electric goes, I said if the electric fails, how will your stove work? That's something to think of. So if you have a gas stove, guys, if you have a gas stove, my suggestion is always have matches on hand, okay? Because when you turn on, this is something that people don't think of, but I know I don't want to talk down to people, but when you have an electric stove, you turn on the lighter and it lights automatically, and that's because there's this electric spark that lights the gas. Without electricity, that electric spark will not be there. So what you need to do is light a match, put it near the gas, make sure the gas is not running a long time, but just for a few seconds till it lights up the pilot and or the flame, and you'll have a stove. And for those of you who have an all-electric stove, the only thing I can tell you is to get those butane stoves, or maybe you could get yourself one of those Sterno stoves, or maybe, like I said before, get some a bag of barbecue charcoal briquettes, and you can cook that way. You got to think of the olden days. That's why I brought that hand crank thing too. It's an old-fashioned hand-cranked cornmeal, grinder. And just got to think, what would you do without electricity? It's stupid to buy a $200 grinder if the electricity fails and it's totally useless. So I'm looking at all scenarios, and I just wanted to put everything, together, and just give you my ideas on how I'm preparing for these events if they were to come. Now, if nothing happens, guys, all I have is a grinder, which is always useful. Make flour or anything I want. and I have popcorn, so I could always have popcorn for the movies. So anyway, guys, I thought I'd tell you what I was up to today. I didn't want to bore anyone, but let me know what you think about this idea. It's just another way of survival supplies that you can add to your list. Take it easy, folks. Bye.